All right, 5R Nation, happy sequestering. I hope everybody's doing okay. Want to do a quick little lesson on subject-verb agreement when we have compound subjects. So our key here, our read, is going to be the conjunction being used when we have a compound subject. In the first two sentences here in these examples, this is from exercise 8, this is number 5 and number 3. Whenever we have the coordinated conjunction and joining the subjects, the verb is always going to be plural. When you have something and something else, it's more than one, right? You look at them together. So for the example number 1, Mrs. Chang and her daughter either rent or rents an apartment. Our subjects are joined by and, so I need the plural. Remember, when we have action verbs, the S on the action verb means singular verb. So in this case, it would be Miss Chang and her daughter rent an apartment. In the second example, number 3 from exercise 8, we have and again. However, this is an exception to the rule. This is a compound subject, but the two parts of the compound subject are talking about the same person. So we have my guide and companion in Bolivia was or were Pilar. My guide and companion. This is referring to the same exact person. So this is kind of a bit of a tricky one. This means that this would be a singular subject because it's only referring to one person. It's not referring to the two different parts like we had in example 5. Miss Chang and her daughter, that's two different people. In number 3, my guide and companion, that's only one person. So we would need the singular verb here. My guide and companion in Bolivia was Pilar. So that one's an exception, so be careful of that one. When we have or nor, the rules get a little trickier. If both of my choices are plural, like in this example, number 1 from exercise 9, neither pens nor pencils. I'm looking at this one, or in this case, this one nor this one. If I have my choice and both are plural, then I'm going to be consistent, my verb will be plural. So neither pens nor pencils are needed to make the balloons. Same deal if both choices are singular, like in number 7 from exercise 9. One boy or girl takes or take the part of the narrator. Singular, singular, I need the singular verb. Action verbs with the S, singular verb. So need one boy or girl takes the part of the narrator. Hopefully so far so good. Now here's where things get really tricky. When I have either or, neither, nor, or just or and just nor, if one of the choices is singular and one of the choices is plural, real easy read. All you need to do is go to the choice from the compound subject that's closer to the verb, and you use that one to determine whether the verb is singular or plural. So in number 10, in exercise 9, either Japanese poetry or Inuit myths are going to be the focus of my report. So my two subject choices here are poetry, which is singular, and myths, which is plural. Because myths is closer to the verb, I'm going to use the plural form. So either Japanese poetries or Inuit myths are going to be the focus of my report, simply because the plural choice was closer to the verb. So this is an exercise from the notes. This was the example from, not exercise. This is the example from the notes. Flowers or a book usually makes an appropriate gift. What I did was switch the order here. So now the plural comes first, and then I have the singular here. The singular is closer to the verb, so I would need the singular verb, which again with action verbs has the S. Flowers or a book usually makes an appropriate gift. Okay? So again, subject in number 10, the first choice is singular, the second choice is plural. That one is closer to the verb, so I need plural. Here I have plural, singular, singular is closest to the verb, so I would need the singular verb. Hope this helps you guys. If you guys need anything, feel free to reach out. Miss and love you guys. I hope everybody's safe and hope to see you sooner than later. 5R Nation. Whew.